I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome back to London. Well, I'm not actually in London at the moment. I'm here at Stansted. The airport is just over there and I've just picked up my rental car. It's a Fiat 500. This is the lounge spec, so some features on this, but it doesn't have any air conditioning, so I'll be sweating today, I'm sure. But yeah, I was given the keys and he says, yeah, bay number 49, look for a Fiat Tipo, and I ended up with this. I don't know, guys. But anyway, we will take this Fiat 500 to London and show it some road. I'll just show you around it there. I do like the red on the dashboard and the seats as well. Nice design on the seats there. 5-speed manual gearbox. And the 500 on the seats as well. And these alloy wheels, 15-inch alloy wheels. And in case you're wondering, this is the Smart for 4 beside it. Yeah, so that is the Fiat 500, guys. I'm gonna hop in and let's hit the road. Well, you do know I had to stop in for my coffee and, of course, my porridge as well. But I am parked outside Starbucks, of course, but I'll stick to McDonald's. Anyway, let's hit the road. So that's it, we're all parked up here and ready to go spotting. I did see a very nice Aston Martin from the 80s, an Aston Martin Vantage going way off down there, down a lane. So we'll go down and see can we find that. But in the meantime, the rain is starting to come down, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my porridge and then we'll hit the streets. I couldn't find the Aston Martin, so I'm now here outside HR Owen. And look what they have in the window, a GTC 4 Lusso, very nice. And if I move over here, check this out, a Ferrari F50. Very nice to see that. Absolutely incredible car, the F50. So if you remember last month, we had the LaFerrari Aperta, and we had the 512 BBI. So they have now updated the window. So we have the F50 and the GTC 4 Lusso. Yeah, so nice to see a bit of a change here this month at HR Owen. So I'm now making my way over to the Dorchester, as usual. There's always something nice outside the Dorchester, but every time I come to London, I say to myself, is this going to be the day that there's going to be nothing on the streets? That it's going to be dead? Well, hopefully today isn't one of those days, but who knows? You never know. That's what it is like coming to London. You never know what you're going to see. Anyway, let's keep going. So I'm just here outside the Dorchester now. Fabulous lineup. We've got 5 Rolls Royces. We have a Bugatti Veyron there and a Lamborghini Murcielago over there. Great lineup. And by the way, there is a Pagani Zonda driving around. I heard it about 10 minutes ago, driving down here. So there was guys running all over the place, and yeah, I missed it, but one of the guys showed it to me on their video camera. So there is a Pagani Zonda driving around. Will I find it? Who knows? But we'll keep battling on, and there is a 570S parked over outside 45 Park Lane. So I've made it over to JD Classics again, and wait until you see the collection of cars this month. Let's go in and have a look. So as we walk inside, check out this 1965 275 GTB 6C Ferrari, absolutely fantastic. And over here we have a Rickman CR 900 for those of you that like your motorbikes. Another classic one there. And we move over to this Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta, short wheelbase, 1962. Absolutely incredible. And here we have an Aston Martin, lightweight, right-hand drive, competition, 1951. That Aston Martin there, looking fantastic. Then we move on to this AC Ace, Ken Rudd, 1954, right-hand drive. JD Classics' own built car. This is based on the Jaguar C-Type. So they've done a fantastic piece of work. Last month we saw that car in detail. And then we move on to this one, the Jaguar XK 120 3.4 Roadster, 1953. And beside it, of course, the Bugatti EB110. This is from 1994. Incredible. And the Aston Martin DB6 Mark II automatic, 1970. But if I move backwards here, we have this incredible car. Check this out. We have a Pagani Huayra. Look at this. 2013 Pagani Huayra with its 6-litre V12 AMG engine. Absolutely incredible. So we've 730 brake horsepower from this Pagani. And excellent to see it here today. Kent is going to kindly open up the door there and we can have a look at the interior. Look at the attention to detail and the gear shifter there. Absolutely unbelievable. The Pagani Huayra. You have your center, just one nut holding on the wheel. The monolock, they call it. With that fantastic set of alloy wheels as well. All milled from one single block of aluminium, each wheel. And we just have a look at those seats. Absolutely fantastic. But the attention to detail. Just look at all the dials and the brushed aluminium. Absolutely love that car. The Pagani Huayra. And of course, not forgetting what's beside it, the Morris Mini Mark I Cooper S 1275cc from 1965. And we saw that last month as well. The 1965 Mini Mark I. But this Pagani Huayra, just look at the doors. I absolutely love that. And it was very kind of Kent to show me around today. Let me have a look at all these incredible cars. Always an incredible lineup here at JD Classics. Jaguars, Aston Martins, Ferraris. Absolutely incredible. So it was great today to go inside JD Classics and have a look at that incredible collection of cars. I absolutely love JD Classics. Now I'm going to head down to New Bond Street, down to the Grade 8 Phantoms exhibition. So they have 8 generations of Rolls Royce Phantom, and we'll be looking at the all new Rolls Royce Phantom. So we'll head down to New Bond Street to Bonhams auctions and we'll have a look. So let's go. So as we walk through into Bonhams on the red carpet to check out the Great 8 Phantoms exhibition, and we have Charles Stuart Rolls here, one of the founding fathers, and beside him the other founding father, Sir Henry Royce. So these are the 2 men responsible for all the Rolls Royces you'll see today. So let's go in and check them out. So before we go downstairs and check out the all-new Phantom, I'll just show you around all the different generations of Phantoms. So this one is from 1978, the 6th generation Phantom, owned by the Queen. So that was given to her for her Silver Jubilee in 1978, the Queen's Phantom. Then we move on to this 1936 3rd generation Phantom, the Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery's car from 1936. That is your 3rd generation Phantom. Then we move on to this 4th generation Rolls Royce Phantom, owned by the Aga Khan, 1952, and the coachwork is by Hooper of London. Then we'll move over to this fantastic Phantom, John Lennon's 1965 Phantom. Just look at the paintwork on the car. Absolutely fantastic. And he also had a PA system fitted to this car back in the 60s. You can see the speaker just in there, where he used to sing out all his songs back in the 60s. Rolls Royce Phantom from John Lennon. And apparently the back seats, you could fold it out into a bed in the back of this 5th generation. Great to see that here today. And then we have a 1927. This used to be Fred Astaire's car from 1927. That is the 1st generation Phantom. So a pretty famous car there. 2 really famous cars, John Lennon's and Fred Astaire's 1st generation. Now we're just going to walk into the other room and see 2 more generation Rolls Royces. And in this room we have Sir Malcolm Campbell's 1933 2nd generation Rolls Royce Phantom in that lovely blue there. And then we will move over to this side. And of course we have the 7th generation Rolls Royce Phantom, unveiled at Goodwood on the 1st of January 2013. So this car has had a very long life, 14-year life on this Rolls Royce Phantom. And of course there was the Series 2 as well, which had narrower lamps there at the front on the Series 2. So now it's time to go down and have a look at the all-new 8th generation Phantom. So this is it, your brand new 8th generation Rolls Royce Phantom. Looking absolutely fantastic. And we have those laser lights. They can shine up to 600 meters at night. The laser headlamps, swept back grille as well. You might have seen something similar on the 103EX prototype. The grille there, very nice. And those 22-inch alloy wheels, and if you can see the wing line there, the way it tapers off at the end of the door, I really like that. Just see the line there and just tapers off at the end of the door, and then that top line then sweeping the whole way down to the back. Very nice and neat piece of design there by Giles Taylor. He was the head of design at Rolls-Royce on this 8th generation Phantom. So we have 6.75 litre V12, developing 573 brake horsepower, which is 100 brake horsepower more than the previous generation Phantom. And importantly as well, we have 100 pound-foot of torque extra over the 7th generation. So looking absolutely fantastic. And that feature on the doors as well, you just swipe your hand on the door handle and it closes on its own when you step out of the car. So I really like that feature. So we move over here and we will show you some of the dashboard designs that you can get. You can commission your own pieces of art to go into the dashboard in this piece here. So it all depends what way you want your dashboard to look, but they will commission any piece of art you want in your dashboard, which is just another cool feature of this 8th generation Phantom. So that was all the Rolls Royce generations, right down from the Mark 1 right up to the 8th generation, the all new one. They're at Bonhams today. When will we see all those cars lined up again together in one location? Probably never, but there you go, Bonhams, absolutely fantastic. Now it's time to continue walking along the streets and see what else we can find. So just looking in Porsche's window, we have a GT4 there, and we have a 911 Carrera GTS. But check out this, we have a Porsche bicycle, would you believe, with a hydro-formed aluminium frame. I've never seen a Porsche bicycle before. So BMW have their own bicycle as well. So for all you bicycle enthusiasts, if you want a Porsche bicycle, there it is. I'm just here now outside Berkeley Square at HR own Bugatti, and inside they have a Bugatti Chiron. So if you're in the area, call in and have a look, but they are closed, so I won't be getting in. What an awful day for spotting. That rain just won't stop. I think it's down for the night. But I have my coffee here. I'll finish that and we'll battle on, guys, under this umbrella. So I couldn't help myself passing this window and looking at some of the prices of property in London. So we have a 3-bedroom apartment here, 2,615 square foot at St Edmund's Terrace, St John's Wood. Any idea how much this 3-bedroom apartment is going for? Look at the price, £6.5 million for your 3-bedroom apartment in St John's Wood. And then we'll move down here if you want a 5-storey terrace property in Regent's Park, Hanover Terrace. Very nice property here, and that is for rent at, look at this, £15,000 per week. 15,000 to rent out that 5-storey property. Oh lads, and then we move on to this one, Curzon Square in Mayfair. So this is a 1,255 square foot apartment, 2-bedroom apartment just off Mayfair, and that will set you back, look, 2.895 million for this 2-bedroom apartment in Mayfair. Oh guys, I just had to show you them. Just incredible prices here of property in London. made it back to the car and I'm just having a sandwich here at the moment before I make my way over to Sloane Street and see what other cars are driving around, if there even is any with this rain. Not good. And we did see that Bugatti Veyron just around the corner there. That was the same one that was outside the Dorchester and just pulling out there, and he clipped the curb just slightly coming out. Just, and oh, not good, not good. My heart went out to him, but there you go. It can happen any of us. You just clip a curb with your wheel. Anyway. So I'm just on Sloane Street now at the moment and it's a bit quiet. We have this Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560-4 and a Ferrari 458 down the street there, but all is quiet at the moment. That is where I'm going to wrap things up for today from Sloane Street in London. Bit quiet at the moment, but of course the rain didn't help either. But if you haven't checked it, please do check out the Volvo FH540. I've done a test drive in one of those trucks, so I leave the link at the end of this video and you can click on that and have a look at that video if you haven't seen it. But today from London, I do hope you enjoyed having a look at what was on the streets and that new 8th generation Rolls Royce Phantom. Great to see that today. So yeah, that's it. I'll wrap it up there, guys. I'll talk to you all again in next weekend's video. So until then, take care and thanks for watching. Cheers.